Hi everyone, this is Ashley Dawn, and today I had a very eventful day, and I wanted to share it with you because I learned a lot. So I was driving my grandmother around, running a few errands. My grandmother lives with me. We're roommates, and I was already having brake problems on my car. I was just really pushing my car to its limit. Um, and maybe myself too, running around and not um, relaxing enough. Sometimes you just keep going and going and forget that you need to give yourself some relaxing time and be kind to yourself. So anyways, my brakes were really going out and I just was pushing it, running errands, running her around. So I'm driving and I say, well, why not? Let's go into this place and get the brakes checked out. See how much it'll cost to get them fixed. So I pull up, I go in and check. I don't want to pay $14 for the inspection, so I started to drive away. Well, my car didn't want me to leave. It it was not working. The brakes, um, the wheel was just pulling me. Anyway, I have no idea. So I got out and I looked, and my tire was just coming off. The whole thing was coming off. So the mechanics were running out of their shop, coming to help me, because they could see that my wheel was just coming off. And so I said, okay, never mind. I guess I can't leave. What can you do? So I let them take it from there. I went inside and I watched this group of mechanics um, find out what the problem was, and they jacked the car up and they pulled my car and pushed my car into their shop. And it wasn't too far away, but it was in the parking lot. But to watch those people come together as a team to help me out, I just was so grateful. I didn't care that my tire was coming off because I automatically looked at how these people were coming together and helping me, and that was awesome. So I go inside, um, and I sit down and they start checking it out. And then I kind of just lose it. I had been holding it in all day and I just released a bunch of emotion. I started bawling my eyes out. My grandma was there to comfort me. She held me, while I cried, and she reminded me that we can get through this because we had gotten through much worse. And just as I'm sure you have gotten through much worse. So if you're going through something right now, don't contain yourself into that moment. Pull yourself out and remember that you can get through it and that you can get through anything because you've done it before. So I pull myself together and I say, you know what? It's going to be okay. Things are going to work out. We couldn't find anyone to come pick us up, and thankfully this kind gentleman right by us said, you know what? I'll run you ladies home after my car is done. It's not too far. So that was a blessing. That was great. Um, so we sat around for a while and waited, and he took us home. Uh, I could have really just rolled in the terribleness of, oh, my car is, my wheel fell off. My car is out of commission. This or that. But I began to look at the bright side. I get to relax while my car is being in the shop. I get to focus on other things. Um, you gotta lift yourself up. You can't just, wait for something good to happen. You have to realize that there's good already here in this moment. So we went home. The mechanics called me and said it's gonna be, $850 to fix this, 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 and this. And it was pretty much all the car was worth. So it's time for me to sell, junk the car, um, and figure out something else. But it's fine, I know it's gonna work out. I'm not worried about how. I'm not worried because I know that tomorrow I'll take care of it and that everything is gonna be fine. So after I found out that I'm gonna be stranded at home for who knows how long, I began to think, okay, so I'm gonna get some time to stay at home. Yes, I feel bad. I can't run my grandma to her appointments or to dialysis, but I set her up with Uber. Thank goodness for Uber to get people around. So, I made sure she was taken care of, and I thought, it's okay to be, you're not stuck at home. I can work on my business. I can focus on my business. I can focus on my art. These next few days, I can come up with a plan. If you just sit still and let your worries leave, you get good ideas that come in. And the earlier you can stop worrying and stop looking at the bad, then the good will just step right in. You just have to choose to step back and let the good come in and see the good, and then it'll just keep coming. That's why I say you can't just wait for the good. You just have to know that it's already there. And I also wanted to point out that I'm thankful for my grandma to be there while I cried. Not because I rely on her to show me that it's going to be okay, but because she and my best friend that I also discussed this with, they both reminded me of the strength that I already have in here. You need to surround yourself with people that remind you that you already have this strength in there. Because sometimes it gets a little forgotten, maybe because your car breaks down and you forget that you're super strong and that you can do it. But you have to surround yourself with people that see that strength in you always. And then you'll remember it. And if you don't have anyone like that in your life, you do now. I'm here for you. I'm telling you that you have the strength in you to get through anything, big or small. We can't just rely on others to tell us it's going to be okay, to tell us we're strong, to tell us this, tell us that. We have to believe that it's already in there. You just have to believe that you are strong, because you are. Let's see here, make sure I cover everything. This was just, it was just a really humbling day. And I think that if we learn to, just to stop worrying and see the good sooner, that it'll just work out, everything will work out. Period. If my story was really hard to follow. I'm sorry. um, if you want to talk about it, if you want help in um, relaxing in intense situations, if you're going through something, I will help you. Because I just want to help you process things faster and see the good faster, and find that strength that you already have within you. If I can help you in any way, let me know. We're all here to help each other. We're all here to support each other and love each other. Thank you very much.